Hello, my name is Charlie Hodgson and I'm a Chief Private Investigator at Private Investigators UK. During my many years of private investigation work, I have found that most affairs are with work colleagues, friends, family or people met via the internet. But what turns normal innocent relationships into a full-blown affair? Over the years I have found that before it becomes a physical relationship, it must first become an emotional affair. So how does an emotional affair start? What are the emotional affair signs? And what signs do you need to look for in your partner? And how do you identify these signs in your partner? All of these questions can be easily answered once you understand the 7 most common emotional affair signs. Sign 1. Talking repeatedly about someone specific. During the day, everyone will generally talk to many different people. In the evening, when they return home to their partners, they will talk about their day, what they did, who they spoke to and what they talked about. All this is very normal human behaviour. What is worrying though, and could be the sign of an emotional affair, is when your partner repeatedly talks about a specific person and focuses on telling you about this person and what they have said and think. Sign 2. Starting a new leisure activity. Most couples will start a new leisure activity together, or at least discuss one or the other starting a new interest. Someone that is having an emotional affair will want to be near the person as much as they can, and sharing a leisure activity with a new emotional interest is ideal. So, if out of the blue your partner announces they're taking up a new hobby, be aware that this could be a sign your partner is having an emotional affair. Sign 3. Being in a good mood when they're going to see a specific person. People that are having an emotional affair will naturally be happier on the mornings when they're going to go and see the target of their emotions. Whether your partner is naturally a happy soul or more of a grump in the morning makes no difference. What you're looking for is where their emotions are heightened, where they have an extra spring in their step for no reason that you're aware of. Keep a note of which days this happens and see whether that evening they talk repeatedly about someone specific. If they do, there's a good chance they're having an emotional affair. Sign 4. Taking more time on their appearance. It's not uncommon for people to spend time making sure they look good before leaving the house in the morning or when they're going out in the evening. If you are worried that your partner is having an emotional affair, look out for the times when they're making a real effort on their appearance. For example, when they wear their best clothes, wear extra makeup, perfume or aftershave. When they take more time getting ready and generally spend the time they used to on their appearance when you first met. Sign 5. Distant and preoccupied. Everyone has worries from time to time, including your partner. They may worry about many things including their job, finance, their health, children or family, etc. This may take up all their attention and make them distant, preoccupied and quiet while they try and solve the problem that is worrying them. Usually though, within a few hours they will find a solution and turn back to their usual talkative self. The other reason though that they could be distant and preoccupied is because they are thinking of someone else, and they could be in that mood for days. This mood can be a sign of an emotional affair. Sign 6. Watching different television programs. Evenings in the UK during the autumn and winter months are generally dark and grey, and there is nothing better than snuggling up with your partner on the sofa and watching television. While you and your partner may not always want to watch the same programs, over time most couples will find a set of programs that they enjoy watching together. If suddenly this changes and your partner wants to watch very different programs, ask yourself why. It is very common when someone is having an emotional affair for the person they are infatuated with to mention the TV programs they're watching. Your partner wants to be seen to watch the same program so they can discuss what happens the next time they see them. So if your partner's taste of TV viewing suddenly changes, this can be the sign of an emotional affair. Sign 7. Have new and very different opinions on subjects. Over the years, people in relationships will discuss thousands of different subjects, from their taste in music to their taste in politics. This helps develop understanding and comfort within the relationship. Over time, these views may change, but it's generally a gradual process. When someone is having an emotional affair, they tend to simply agree with the views of the person they are infatuated with, regardless of whether they actually agree with the views or not. A strange thing then happens. Because they've agreed with these new views, it leaks into their subconscious and changes their views and beliefs to align with their new emotional lover. Suddenly you'll find your partner having very different views on many subjects. If you find this happening to you, then your partner may well be having an emotional affair. Now you understand the 7 most common emotional affair signs, you may be thinking, is my partner having an emotional affair? As a rule of thumb, if you have noticed less than 2 of the signs, I wouldn't worry. If you have noticed maybe 2 to 4 signs, then it's worth maybe keeping an eye on your partner to see if things get worse. But if you've seen 4 or more, then there's a good chance your partner is having an emotional affair. It is time to act before the emotional affair turns into a full-blown physical affair. If you're worried, please feel free to call us at Private Investigators UK and we'll be able to give you free advice on investigating emotional and physical affairs.